Hi everybody, my name is David. I'm a KOK-PLAY Frontier from the Genesis Group. And today I will read Wise Crypto Life number 19 DeFi. So I'm going to read it and I'm going to kind of give you my input on this, okay? Alright, so let's get started. Recently, the blockchain industry is paying special attention to NFT and DeFi. It is only a matter of time before DeFi changes the global economy. In this edition of Wise Crypto Life, we will explain what DeFi is and what role it plays in today's society. What is DeFi? DeFi stands for decentralized finance. As the name suggests, it refers to the decentralization of financial transactions previously managed by banks. So yeah, you want to send money overseas, especially large amounts of money, you go through a bank, right? And is a centralized payment method. Rather, you're using a credit card. Even if you want to send money Western Union, all of that is centralized. Okay. Here they're talking about sending money decentralized, where you're leaving the bank out of it. Currently, we carry out deposits, loans, and investments through intermediaries such as banks and credit card companies. This has been the traditional method of financial transactions until blockchain technology came and dispersed that centralized authority from the institution to the individual. There are already various DeFi services that are used for deposits, mortgages, and collateral loans. And before, the reason why we would use banks or credit cards is because if you're sending money internationally, you need someone in the middle, an institute in the middle to transfer the money from one currency to another. And the bank, that's what banks will do. But there's limitations to that because banks is a business, is open from some at one time to another time, right in the morning, closes in the evening. They're not open every day, and those transactions can take more than a day, right? For all of you who have experiences, it could take several days. So, pros and cons of DeFi. The most convenient aspect of DeFi is that it can be used anywhere as long as there is an internet connection. This is especially advantageous for countries with low bank and credit card holder percentages, as it makes international transfers easier and faster. Yes. Additionally, unlike banks, DeFi transactions can be carried out 24 hours a day without the provision of personal information required by existing institutions. That's something that DeFi solves, right? Those are problems that I just talked about. There are both pros and cons to decentralized system in regards to flow of funds. Personal information can be protected, but this could also potentially be used for money laundering. And that is true. But in defense of money laundering, people use cash for money laundering just as well. Maybe people use cash more than cryptos, and really using Bitcoin or cryptos to launder money might not be the smartest thing to do because it's all recorded in the blockchain. So you get busted. The evidence is right there. Above all, the understanding and users of DeFi's is still low. So liquidity cannot be guaranteed at the moment, which is true. All right, you just don't have enough players involved in it. So yeah, liquidity is low. Fortunately, these shortcomings are expected to be gradually supplemented. So far, an insurance platform called Unlash has been launched, aiming to protect crypto users from losses resulting from centralized exchange failures and smart contract hacks. Okay, not bad. Changes in financial institutions. What will happen to existing financial institutions if DeFi becomes more universal? Are they going to be pushed out? Many banks and financial institutions are diligently grappling with ways to harness this new trend and avoid such tragedies. Banks are actively investing in cryptocurrency and trying to collaborate with them. Recently, Visa launched a credit card company in which the system allows payment for stablecoins. How will traditional banks evolve in the rapid pursuit of DeFi and fintech? Stay tuned on how the future of finance will evolve. Now, for all of you, if you watched my videos before, I called a lot of things that would happen, and I think most of those things did happen. All right, did I say that the products that you could buy, especially the physical goods at the store, the prices will go down in terms of KOK-COINs because KOK-COIN value will go up? Yeah, that's what happened. Didn't I say that even, when there was some problems with the feed, and then when the feed came back on for this application platform, even though you lost the sponsors that I bragged about a lot, Louis Vuitton and Burberry and Hyundai and BMW, but KOK-PLAY will get sponsors back or new sponsors. That's what happened. You watch all the Bitcoin price predictions. I don't get them on the day, like I don't get on the exact day and time, but check them all out. Even prices, I call them out, and a lot of those things happen. And so, what I'm trying to say is, I might not be 100%, but I will give myself over 90%. And because I don't do things from personal feelings. I just look at things objectively. I look at charts. I'm very realistic about how things are. And the thing about DeFi is, yeah, will it grow? Yes, it will grow, but I'm just warning a lot of you now, especially the Koch family, do not fall into this idea that the governments will lose control of money. Because governments have guns. We don't have guns. They have the military, they have the law, they have the police, they have law enforcement, and they control the power of law to make new laws or get rid of new laws in order to make sure they keep control of money. Okay, think about it. If you had the power where you control currency, will you be willing to give that up when that is the main source of power to people who don't have the weapons or the manpower to dethrone you? All right, and one thing government does is government loves getting more power, not giving up power. So do not, okay, I know like you have people in the crypto world, BTC world, they live in this daydream world. They think that the United States, the Chinese government, the CCP, the Chinese Communist Party is going to probably become the #1 economy in the world, maybe in this decade, or I would say definitely by 2030s. And believe me, that is not a government that's going to allow themselves to lose the power and control of currency. So this whole thing is, do not fall into that. All right, I tell you guys straight up. All right, just look at all my videos in the past, whatever I said about this platform, whatever I said about BTC price and Coke prices. I mean, I hit Coke prices on the dot sometimes. And the way I say it is, do not get caught up in the hype that thinks that somehow all the governments will lose their control. They will change the laws. They have the guns. They have the law behind them. They have law enforcement behind them to make sure they keep control of that. Okay, so that's all I'm saying. However, yeah, can DeFi get bigger? Yeah, it'll get bigger. And all that being said, will KOK-COINs grow in value? And yes, it will grow in value. Will this platform get more developed? Yes, it's going to get more developed. Do I see the platform having a metaverse all connected, and it's going to, because you're going to have more people being involved in it? People are going to be able to make some money off of it, and more people. Yeah, it's just, with all that being said, that yeah, KOK-COIN prices, the value of KOK-COINs will continue to go up. Okay, and because you have such hardworking guys on the top trying to make it so, there will be more use cases, more utility for KOK-COINs that, yeah, it might be used as decentralized finance. Okay, but do not think that somehow governments will give up all their powers to this. They're not. They will put us in prison and shoot us down, especially if it's a country like China that becomes the number one. Okay, it's not going to happen. However, is there space for more growth in DeFi? Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Will KOK-COIN continue to prosper and develop and get bigger, and the values of KOK-COINs grow? Absolutely. KOK-COINs at one point, if as long as everybody, just the development continues, the coins will be very valuable. That people will seek it and hold it as an investment, as if like they were holding, gold and silver. And obviously I'm a gold and, I love gold and silver. I have gold and silver. But when you have a currency like KOK-COIN, where the platform is developing so much and in the future making a metaverse and making so much utility cases, and then they're burning the uses, the burning the coins and the system that KOK-COIN has, that it'll be like more and more people will get it, because they will see that there's something behind just the currency itself, that the platform is producing, right? Is producing. What makes a country's currency strong is if that country itself is a producing country, that they're producing products and services. And so this platform, as time goes, will be producing more products and services with a currency that continues to get smaller. And as a currency represents a platform, a metaverse, like a country on its own, where it's growing economically, but the currency is shrinking, well, then the value of the currency will continue to grow. It'll be more valuable. All right. Now, so that's all I want to tell you guys. Now I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you what I think, and I just gave you the reasons why I think the way I think. All right. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the bell, share this with a friend. Okay. And if you're new, like, you don't have KOK-Play, you can go to Play Store, type in KOK space PLAY, and then use my recommendation code QAABIRWL, QAABIRWL. Join the KOK family. All right, everyone. For all of you out there, especially the KOK family, stay blessed. God bless. KOK on.